those great Dream Warriors on the show, and it'd be great to see them all in person, man.
You know, it's funny. Heather Langenkamp, she was one of the nicest guests or celebs that I've ever met. I'd love to meet her again. I probably will at Days of the Dead Indy. I probably, you know, the weird thing is, whenever I first met her, I got like an I Am Nancy poster signed or whatever the fuck the name of the movie was that she did documentary, and I got a bunch of 8x10s, but this was back before I was having like mini posters signed, so I got a Nightmare on Elm Street poster for her to sign next time I see her, for sure. Maybe a free poster, too, because I love Dream Warriors. It's a good movie.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's where my horror adventures have taken me. It's just working on these new books and, so busy. And I've got to tell you, I've got some kick-ass photos that have never been seen, I mean, by anybody. I mean, people from some of the production haven't even seen the photos. So it's going to be amazing. And then we've got Bob Shea has contributed because, you know, he's Bob Shea. He is the maverick founder of Two Line Cinema. And then my pal Rachel Talalay, you know, I spoke with her the other night at length about the book because she has also done an interview for the book and with some photos and stuff. So that's what I've been doing. I've been living on Elm Street a lot lately.
Nothing wrong with that, buddy. I mean, because I lived at Crystal Lake on Friday. Got to watch Friday the 13th, Part 1 through 5. Vic's calling in. I only got to Part 5 because I had other shit going on that night. And since Vic's here, we'll talk about it. Vic, on Friday the 13th, we got to watch Truth or Dare that night, didn't we? We went to the theaters and saw it. We had the loudest black people on earth in front of us. And I say black because that's the cliche at movie theaters. So what did we do, Vic? How did we handle such a situation?
Well, we first of all, we got louder and louder, and we talked during the whole movie, which is not like us at all. But we got just a little pervy with them, or on them, or in them, or whatever. Just a little pervy.
Yeah, we were inappropriate, but you know that's not surprising given who we are.
I told one of them I was gonna piss in her asshole. I mean,
oh God. I was kicking the seat of one of them during the movie just because, yeah, I mean, you know, they were ruining my movie. I was going to ruin theirs too. So.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I enjoyed it.
So yeah, Truth or Dare. For anybody who has not seen Truth or Dare, think a millennial version of Final Destination. So you're not going to get the gore. Or the plot's not as cool as Final Destination, neither are the actors. But it's okay. It's not a great movie. I'd give it somewhere between a 2.5 and a 3. I'd watch it again. Would I go out of my way to watch it? No. Am I glad I didn't have to spend money? Sorry, Vic. To watch it. By the way, I have a pass for you. I should have let you use it. I didn't think that through.
Yeah, you told me you were going to, but then you didn't bring it, so I was like, yeah, whatever.
It was in my wallet. Oh, you talking about my wife's pass? No, I was talking about the free pass from the fire alarm.
I know. You told me you were going to bring the free pass, and then you didn't offer it, so I figured you didn't have it. I was like, whatever, it's only $10.
Yeah, but I just didn't think about it because I was looking around at all the fucking assholes that were there, the millennial 16-year-olds that were making me sick. Anyway.
I told you there's going to be a ton of teeny boppers, didn't I?
I have a feeling that this has become what's grinding our gears on accident here. I think that's what's happened.
Actually, no. It was like, you know, we laughed about it at the time and we moved on. We were okay with it. Kind of rolled off our shoulders, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. And I just want to say that I really, really, really liked the movie probably more than Travis. I do give it a 3 out of 4, and I would watch it again. I don't want to pay for it again, but I would watch it again.
Oh, Travis, you got to ask him. Ask him.
About?
The Fog.
Hey, Vic, have you ever actually seen The Fog? Don't lie to me.
Yeah.
How long's it been?
That's a good question. Probably a good 20 years.
See, I knew it was. I was like, Vic doesn't fucking remember anything about The Fog. I guarantee it. So it's probably a good thing that he has to call in late.
Yeah, fuck no.
I was like, Vic either has not seen The Fog, or if he's seen it, it's been so long he wouldn't know anything about it.
Yeah, it's been a good 20 years, probably longer.
So FYI, Blake gave it a 3.5. you'd think I would have given it a 4, but I tell you what, if I could do my 1980 list again, I'd switch it between Friday. I'd put it below Friday the 13th now. Because it's not as good as Friday the 13th. No, because it's really slow, and it's an awesome ghost story, but it's not really my subgenre. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the best part about it is Tom Atkins is in it, and John Carpenter directed it, you know?
Travis! I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Him yelling at you is hilarious.
Oh, I was telling him about Tom Atkins being belligerent and yelling at me. And everybody else.
It was awesome.
He's like, what's your name? Travis? I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, he was. Remember, he goes, what? And we're like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, it was like, it's time to go.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so other movies I've watched. I watched Graduation Day from 1981, and I got to tell you, I don't think it's going to be on my list for 1981. Just saying, not to spoil it, but it's not that good. But there are some moments that are okay, but the movie itself, nah. You want to talk about trying to rip off everything that came before it. But, you know, it had a decent whodunit going on. It was better whodunit than a lot of them from the 80s, so there's that. And I'll tell you what, guys, I watched A Quiet Place. And, you know, this movie's getting a lot of fucking run right now. It gets an 8.2 on IMDb. Blake, I'm sure you've seen some stuff about A Quiet Place. Vic and I have already talked about it. You know, are you going to check it out at some point?
I am, yes. It's just right now I'm so inundated with work and stuff for these books. I haven't had a chance to see anything new. I still haven't seen Get Out yet, which is not technically a horror film, I guess, but, you know.
It is. It's a fucking horror film. I don't care what anybody says. That's
all right, well, I've heard conflicting reports. I mean, I did see The Shape of Water. That's fairly new.
Yeah, I like that, too. Dude,
yeah, I saw that.
Get Out. Get Out is good, and it's a horror movie, and I don't care what anybody says. They're wrong. I'm right. Fuck them. Anyway, so A Quiet Place, if you were to ask me what my rating for it was right now, is somewhere between 3.75 and 4 probably. When I was sitting in that theater, and it's fucking dead silent, at least for the first part of the movie, you know, because this is about something that's going on, and these people have to be fucking dead quiet, or else whatever it is going to hear them and kill them. It is fucking unnerving. Like, you wouldn't think just being quiet would be so unnerving, but it is. Like, it's just weird. It's not something you're used to. Anything that takes you out of your comfort zone can be unnerving, and A Quiet Place was definitely that. So I'd like to see it again. I probably won't get to unless it stays in the theaters for a while, but I enjoyed the hell out of it. And if anybody gets the chance to go see it, by God, do it, because it's fucking good. And you should see it in the theater. Just don't get popcorn when you go. Because there were people around me that wouldn't eat their popcorn because it's so fucking dead quiet in there. If you start eating popcorn, everybody's just going to stare at you. And if you don't give a fuck, that's fine. But it takes you out of the atmosphere. And we always talk about what is horror without atmosphere. So, yeah, definitely check out A Quiet Place. Unique movie, and it definitely benefited from, you know, its little gimmick or whatever it may be. So, enjoyed it. Another one I saw, and this is not a horror movie, but I do have to talk about it just because I think Vic talked about it first. Blockers with John Cena. That movie is fucking great. It's hilarious. If you haven't had the chance, go see it. It's funny as hell. One of the better comedies that's come out lately. I can't remember the last one I liked more than this one that was at theaters. So that's
I don't know. It was pretty great.
Yeah, I like Blockers a lot. A lot of times Vic and I won't agree on comedies. I mean, there's a lot that we do, but then some we just don't really see eye to eye. This one we do. It's fucking funny.
I haven't been to the theater to see an actual comedy at the movie theater since, oh Christ, probably Step Brothers came out.
Wow.
Well, you know, I mean, unless you consider Deadpool a comedy, it is pretty fucking funny in spots.
It is a comedy, yeah, it sort of is.
So I did see that after it came out, really close to after when it came out. But I haven't been to theater to see shit, man. That I need to go back. I saw it, you know, that was, you know, the most recent time I've been. And then before that, for something I wanted to watch, I think it was Step Brothers, and before that it was Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and before that it was The Dark Knight, and then before that it was like Batman and Robin or some shit. So it's been a while.
Fair enough. Well, they don't have movie theaters in bumfuck Nashville, do they?
They do have movie theaters, yeah, they do. And I don't go to Nashville's movie theater. I go to the one in Gallatin, Tennessee, because it's super awesome. Seats are super comfy, and we get good deals with our little movie discount thingy, on like snacks and all that kind of shit. So yeah, yes, we have movie theaters, Travis. God damn it!
All right. Do they have indoor plumbing though?
No, we don't have indoor plumbing. I watched The Fog while I was in the outhouse on the shitter. I just had an extension cord running from the house, okay?
I was going to say, do you have Wi-Fi out there?
Yeah, what's Wi-Fi?
Okay, well, anyway, I watched a little bit of The Descent, but I had to turn it off because I was working, and The Descent's one of those movies, like, if I tried to watch A Quiet Place while I'm working, it just wouldn't work. You actually have to pay attention to it, so I stopped. I've seen The Descent before, and I love The Descent, but if I try to watch it, like, when I'm not paying full attention, I'm not going to like it because I don't fucking catch all of the suspenseful parts. But anyway,
right.
The movie that I did watch the entire thing of, and Blake, even though you're not so much a wrestling fan anymore, I know you grew up on some level as a wrestling fan, Andre the Giant's HBO documentary. You can tell I've been fucking drinking. Andre's
I am so
documentary
sorry about the
awesome.
beeping in, guys. I'm sorry about that.
You're okay.
Oh, no, it was Mick Strawn is calling me, and I was like, man, it's 2 hours behind him. But he's 2 hours behind me, so it's still early for him. It's late as shit out here for me. So.
Let me just say the Andre the Giant documentary on HBO, if you have not seen it yet, you're missing out because it's fucking great. I love it. Vic, make sure you still see it, man, if you get the chance.
Hey, I'm on vacation now, so I'll plan on it.
Yes. So are you going anywhere? You talked about going to Daytona. Are you going to do that or no? You haven't talked more about it.
See, what I'm thinking is I'm going to wake up one day and say, today seems like a good day to go to Florida, and I'm just going to go buy a plane ticket and go.
I love that, Vic. I love the freedom that you have. And this is nothing to say that I don't love having kids and all that shit, but it's fucking cool that you could just do that.
Yeah, I don't know for sure if I'll end up going, but I just have a feeling that I'll just wake up one day and say, I'm going to Florida today. And I'll buy a plane ticket and I'll be on my way. So, the odds are pretty good, but it's not concrete. Because, I don't like to make plans. I like to do shit.
Yeah. So, I like it. Except for horror
one thing I do know
right?
for sure is, I got to plan those because I'll be damned.
Yeah, too much money spent. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm playing other stuff like Atlantic City or whatever because I ain't got to save a lot of money for that too. But
yeah,
I only got money for a hotel, or maybe I'll just sleep on the beach in Florida. Who knows? I can do that.
Hell yeah.
My mom got arrested once for sleeping on the beach.
Vic, I got to ask you. I want you to be the first person to talk about this, okay? Only because it seems like you had a shit day yesterday. It's just, you're not the type to open up and just talk about things, which I understand. You're a dude. You know what I'm saying? But we have a segment on the show called What's Grinding My Gears. And so that means it leads me to the question, Vic, what the hell's been grinding your gears, buddy?
Well, yesterday was all female problems, so that's not really grinding my gears, except I hate all bitches. But I do got something grinding my gears, and it's really pissing me off every time I go see the boat. It's stupid, but I hate it. I hate when motherfuckers walk on goddamn escalators. You stand your ass there and just go. Quit pissing me off. And don't get me started on moving sidewalks, right? But seriously, why do people walk on escalators?
I don't know. I probably do it, though. It's the bad part.
You probably do because you're, like, in a hurry or something, but...
Yeah, I'm always in a hurry so I can go sit down. It's true. You know me. Hey, if you don't go on vacation, by the way, we got to do it on a Paul, okay? Like at lunchtime someday, okay?
Like 5 times.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care. I'm fat ass. I've given up on my life.
Because I think